Welcome to the Koso Konnections podcast, where the ancient art of Japanese fermentation science meets modern natural health. Embark with us on a journey of transformation, exploring age-old wellness practices through inspiring discussions, expert advice, and personal stories shared by experts and our customers. Discover how these traditions can revolutionize your health and well-being today.
Welcome back, Koso Konnections listeners. I'm Lei, and today we have a fantastic episode lined up for you. Joining me are my wonderful co-host, Dr. Z. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we all are. We have a very special guest today, and it's the amazing Ella Davar, a longevity dietitian, gut health nutritionist, and global wellness advocate. Welcome, Ella.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to cook today.
Well, you heard her. We are going to be cooking. Today, we're going to learn how to make a Koso drink smoothie and discuss its health benefits. Ella, why don't you start by telling us a bit about this Koso drink?
The Koso drink is my absolutely favorite powdered protein and probiotic and vegetables and enzymes powder to recommend. And it's a Japanese agricultural standard soy protein, which is hugely beneficial for muscle mass and for us to stay healthy and stay satiated. And it's got over 100 fermented vegetables that come with naturally occurring enzymes and probiotics, helping us to optimize our digestion and microbiome naturally. And for most of us, the busy people, this recipe of the morning smoothie is going to solve so many issues, specifically the vegetable intake. Thanks to Koso Med formulation, this smoothie is going to take us less than 3 minutes to make, so no excuses not to eat healthy in the morning. And I'm going to use only delicious ingredients. So yeah, I'm confident that you're gonna love the way it's going to taste. So number one, we need the super drink powder, which contains protein. Then on top of it, we're going to use some healthy fats. So we got the healthy proteins, some healthy fats. I'm going to use some almond butter and a little bit of pumpkin seeds. And then we need some more fiber. Fiber helps us to stay satiated longer and to detoxify naturally. And today I'm going to use some antioxidant-rich 2 sources of fiber and vitamins. It's blueberries and cherries. They're naturally sweet, they're delicious, they're very potent when it comes to polyphenols and antioxidants. It helps your brain to function and it helps you to detoxify naturally. And that's what I'll be using today to sweeten it up and to create, and a little bit of water. That's what we'll be using. Additionally, sometimes I recommend adding some vegetables. That's what's missing here. We've got the fruits, we got the healthy fats, we have healthy proteins, and I recommend using vegetables such as spinach and cauliflower. But because Koso Med is so unique with its ingredients list, I can even skip the fresh vegetables because it's got everything in it. So if you have vegetables, that's great. And if you don't, that's okay, because this formulation is super unique and it's got a lot of different Japanese vegetables in it, which I'm excited to take advantage of. So we'll begin with a cup of water just to get the process started. We'll begin with a cup of cherries. I'm going straight in. It's great if you have them fresh, but if you don't, frozen one works just as fine. You get a cup of blueberries. I like to use wild blueberries. They're higher in, they have this much deeper color, which means that they're higher antioxidants, and I prefer to use those. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of almond butter. I use raw almond butter, so not toasted, roasted. So the rawer it is, the healthier it is in natural fatty acids occurring in almonds, which are hugely beneficial. The vitamin E and fatty acids beneficial for healthy brain. And I'm going to use a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds contain a lot of magnesium and a lot of antioxidants and polyphenols essential for healthy metabolism. And the next ingredients, I'll be using the Koso Med Super Drink. This formulation, I'm going to use 1 scoop, which is not that big if you look at it, but it contains some of the most delicious cacao flavor. So this smoothie is going to have an actual extra, so I call it like berry chocolate smoothie because you can barely taste the almond and pumpkin seeds, but you can taste a lot of berries and some chocolate flavor. So I actually am thinking, yes, I got 1 scoop. I don't know why I want to put a second one, but it's just for me. If you guys would have been here, I would definitely be putting a second scoop in here. But just for one person, it's basically 1 cup, 2 cups of berries and 1 tablespoon of almond butter. And that's pretty much it. So close your ears if you don't want to hear too much of a sound, but this is going to get loud in a second, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, let's check. This, I usually recommend using the high-speed blender for us to blend all, especially nuts and seeds, for them to turn into this liquid mass. Let's try this. So it's basically like chocolate berry drink, and the creaminess from the almond and the seeds and from the protein. So this makes it the complete formula of it contains healthy fats, healthy proteins, and a lot of fiber and antioxidants. This full beverage should be an absolutely delicious meal substitute. So if you drink that, you should forget about, it's not a snack, it's a meal substitute. So after you drink this, that you should forget about eating foods for at least 3 to 4 hours. I hope you like it. And just to remember, you can substitute berries for any other ones. If you have strawberries or raspberries or blackberries, they work just as fine. Cherries are great, but because they're seasonal berries, sometimes you can't find them all year round. So I recommend buying them frozen and adding them to your smoothies. Specifically, this smoothie is so delicious. And it's great for your digestion and for your gut microbiome. And I love this formula because of all the vegetables. I hope you can see the amount of this. All of this is the ingredient list. That's how big it is. But if you'll be surprised because these vegetables are fermented. So you can't taste the vegetables. All you can taste is deliciousness because they're all fermented, which means they're pre-digested and they're powdered here. So this way it becomes super convenient to add the vegetables to your diet. While you see, it took me 3 minutes to make this deliciousness for breakfast, and kids would love it too. So I definitely recommend trying this. And more recipes are in my book. I have a lot of smoothie recipes here. And if you have any recommendations or any feedback, leave the comments here below. And if not, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm excited to share more recipes when I see you next time. Thank you.
Just wonderful, Ella. I just would like to add one thing, and I would highly recommend her book to all of you, and especially to those who are really into plant-based foods, and all of the introductions and books and recipes are all plant-based. And it's quite important these days because there's been a lot of stories these days about animal proteins, and we can get into that into another episode. But definitely recommend Ella's book, and of course, Koso Med Super Koso Drink. Thank you, listeners. Bye, everyone. See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ella, for sharing this wonderful recipe. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you next time here at Koso Connections. Bye!